Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're going to do another Popin Cookin tutorial. So today we have the ice cream and cake making set. So this one, like all the other ones, you primarily will need water. So just grab your water, and we're all ready to go. So let's get this started. So from the packaging, you'll notice that there are multiple items in this. So around the packaging itself, things that come in, you will have to cut them all around. So you'll be getting a plate for your ice cream boats, one for the cake that you'll be making, and two for the ice cream cones that you'll be making as well. So for each of the packets, they're individual. So you have one just sprinkles, really cute sprinkles. So there's like hearts and little, well, just mostly hearts, little dots, and general sprinkles in general. You also have two packages. So this one is your cream, your vanilla cream powder. This one is your strawberry cream powder. We also have our icing bag. So if you have your own already, you don't need to use this one if you want to keep it. So mainly you're just going to be cutting along the side, and you're going to be filling one side with just strawberry and one side with cream so that you have a mixed fusion. And then we also have our little pieces inside. So we have our two ice cream cones. They're a little bit broken, so just try to be delicate or gentle with them. You also have your spoon. This is going to help you when you do have to break open your wafers. And then we also have our little ice cream boat. So let's get started. Okay, so step one, you're going to have to want to break your wafers or cut them. So one of them you're going to want to try cutting into 3 even sizes because you will be making a cake with it. The other one you can cut as however you choose, or if you want to make a larger layer cake, you can also as well. Primarily the other breaking of the wafer will just be for ice cream, since people tend to like a little bit of wafer in their ice cream as well. So we're just going to use the spoon that we're given. We've also laid it on the outer wrapping. You can if you want to, or you can just simply use a plate. Either one is perfectly fine. So this one we're just going to break hopefully evenly to roughly about 3s. 2, 3. So that's not as even as I'd like it, but again, you can cut them however you feel is best. So I'm going to cut that one into 3. So I have about 5 for my cake, just because I like the cake. And then I'm just going to cut this one however I choose to. So just let your creativity run wild. There's no like set boundaries for this specific kit, which is always good. So yeah, we're going to leave that off to the side, and we're going to start with our ice cream. So to start our ice cream, we're going to be making the cream first. So you want to cut your tray into 2. So the top part is actually just going to be your measuring cup for today, and the other 2 are where you're going to be filling your strawberry and your vanilla cream. So you can make either or, but you're going to want to fill this cup with water to the point, and then you're just going to mix them in. So let's just quickly do that. It's a little bit more than I was expecting, but that's fine. And then this is a little more. Okay. Okay, so you can do either or. First, you can either put the powder in first, or you can put pretty much whichever way you want to really do it. You can just put either or, and then you're just going to put the strawberry one into one of them, vanilla into the other, and you're going to mix using the spoon that we were given. So notice how smooth they're getting. Okay, so now we're going to move on. Okay, so now using your icing bag, you're going to want to scoop your strawberry into the left side and your vanilla into the right side. You can do either way actually, it shouldn't matter too much. But using this dotted line, you're going to fold it back so that you have a little bit of area to work with, so it's easier to scoop it in. Just going to fold it up like that, and you're just going to hold on one hand, like this, just so that you're able to put the scooping the frosting in better. So so since I didn't exactly do that, we are just gonna push it down. So we're gonna, as much as you can, you're going to grab as much of that frosting as you can into that bag there. Whatever you don't finish, it's fine. Try to get whatever you can. You're just going to want to seal up the top part, and then you're just going to smoosh it on down. So smoosh up the top part and just push that down. So we have a little bit of a mixture. So it's pretty cute still. So now we're going to just cut off the bottom part, and we're going to start to make our ice cream. So this, you can be as creative as you'd like with it. Using your 2 cones that we're just going to place in the center there. So these are your cone holders. And you're just going to want to do a S-shaped formation. So using your cone, you can decorate however you want. Just like that. And likewise, you're just going to do the same thing with the bottom, starting at the bottom and making a round-ish figure, just like that. There you go. So now you can decorate it however you want. If you recall, we do have a little bit of wafer remaining from the beginning, so we can just stick a little piece in there, have a little fun with it. Just dab that right in there. And because you also have a whole bunch of sprinkles, you can choose them however you want. Yeah, be creative. So mine's obviously not going to be as pretty. I don't really know how it should be looking like, but there are plenty of hearts and other stuff to choose from. So this is just like what you can use. And what I normally do is, rather than doing it individually, I just sprinkle it on top like this. Or if you have tweezers, you can also do it one by one, but that looks pretty good as it is. And we're just going to quickly do that with the other one as well. So it doesn't have to be very pretty, just as accordingly to how you think it should look. So you can spend more time on this if you'd like, but for me, I'm okay with how it looks right now. Sprinkles. Okay. Now we're going to make our ice cream tart. So to make your ice cream tart, we do have our little tart boat over here, and we're just going to use our cream. So for our cream, we are going to put our little wafers at the bottom. At the boat at least, whatever you had excess. So it does say to use 2, but for the purpose of my cake, I'm going to be using more. So let's just take another broken piece there. So however many you can. So for this one, I'm going to be using 2. Likewise with our boat, we're going to decorate however. So we're just going to want to first make a layer on top that covers it. And then right around the corners, we're just going to want to easily just make a little cute formation on the side. So it's not the prettiest, mostly because I don't have enough pressure remaining on it. That's fine. However way you do it, you can make however you want it. And you can just top it off with a few more sprinkles and other stuff like that. So that's pretty cute. So last, it's time to make our cake. So we have 3 pieces of wafer remaining, and we're going to use whatever remaining frosting that we have to make it. So using our 3 pieces of wafer, we're going to gently put 3 or however many pieces of, I guess, frosting swirls that you can put on each. Realistically, if you can do 4, that'd be the easiest since it looks a bit cuter. We're going to gently dab it. Let me see if I can just pick it up. So gently dab it with 4. So that's 4 right there. I'm going to put a wafer on top of it so that it forms a layer. We're going to make another 4 on top of that. And lastly, we're going to stack that on top again. So now the top part, you can be as creative as you want with it, with whatever remaining icing that you have. Obviously my bagging ability or my piping ability is not the greatest, but still is passable. Okay, so that's our little cake there. And with your remaining little sprinkles, you're going to decorate it however you want to. For me, there's not too many, so I'm just going to dump them on top. And there you go. There's our little cake. Not pretty, but it works. So there's our little end cakes. That's our little cakey over there. That's our cream tart. And then we also have our 2 ice creams in those ice cream holders over there. So I'd say they're pretty cute, pretty fun, easy to make. But let your creativity run wild. Just use this as a general indicator. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye!